Hey everyone, and welcome to my vlog again. It has been 4 weeks or 1 month since my first upload. Time has gone quite fast, but honestly, not fast enough, I guess, considering I have 5 months, 5.5 months remaining. So it has been a roller coaster of a ride these past few days, working, sleeping, and quite busy. So this time, rather than going over the week, I got a nice opportunity to get you on how anchoring is done. So on this video, I will walk you through on the basics of anchoring. So we are arriving to Itapoa. As you can see, beautiful weather. It was around 20-21 degrees outside, so it's quite nice weather outside. So I took my steps outside, got ready, and I was going forward. Everything was ready. We were supposed to anchor around 5 nautical miles from where we were actually, and here you can see all the stuff all the way onto the forward station. And so first of all, this whole area is a snapback zone. Basically, a snapback zone is now shortly you will see mooring lines. When we are moored, these ropes are under tension, so they can break anytime. So we consider this as a snapback zone. Anyways, so this is the anchor cable, and you can see the anchor down there, and the big red thing, that is the windlass. So basically the function of the windlass is to lower the anchor and heave up the anchor. So on ships we have two anchors, port side and starboard side. Starboard side is the right side, port side is the left side. So starboard side is normally green and port side is normally red. So these windlasses you are used to lower and heave up the anchor. So this hole you see is the place where I will be continuously looking at the anchor to see how the anchor chain is going down, because I have to report every movement of this anchor cable to the bridge where the master is handling the ships. He has to know how the anchor cable is leading so he can handle the ship as well. And now right now you saw just bosun opening the brakes. So basically the anchor cable is on brakes, the windlass is on brakes. You have to engage the windlass to the electric motor. If you can see, it's rotating right there, so that is engaged to the electric motor, and this electric motor is used to pull up or lower the anchor cable. So this anchor cable is made out of steel that's a bit old. It's up for dry dock, so anyways, so it'll be cleaned up and painted. And these anchor cables are lowered by this mechanism. As you can see here, the green pole is for the engaging and disengaging, and the big round thing is the brake. So now we have set up everything for lowering the anchor cable. Usually the usual process is we will lower anchor to about 1 meter above the water level, and then we will let go the anchor. So lowering is by lowering by the winch, and letting go means you open the brakes and you will let the anchor go down in a controlled manner. So right now what you're seeing is the bulbous bow. It's a beautiful day, and it was a very beautiful color out on the sea with the light blues showing up very nicely. So basically an anchor cable contains around 14 shackles. Shackle is around 27.5 meters of the cable. So each of the shackles are marked by a big red shackle, which is not clear in this shape because the anchor cable is quite old, and they are known as the Kent shackle, and these are the markings on the anchor. So once everything is ready, master or the captain will inform us to lower the anchor as required. Then we will lower the anchor by cable. So the main aspect of anchoring is to hold the ship in one place. And one more thing, this is the anchor bowl. So whenever ship is anchored, we have to raise this up so that any other ship sees this and knows that we are in anchor. And now looking down the hose pipe, you can see the anchor hanging there through the anchor cable. So we are now getting ready to let the anchor go. Right now everything is set up. We are just waiting for the master's orders, and now you can slowly see the boatswain slowly lowering the anchor cable using the winch. As you can see, it's very controlled and very slow. He's using the winch to slowly lower the anchor. So the main purpose of lowering the anchor to 1 meter above water level or something like this is to ensure that the anchor does not get lost overboard during letting go. If you can see that is the anchor. You see, that's a big anchor. Even though it looks small, it's quite big, and we've just lowered it down to about 1 meter above the water level. And again, the main reason is to not create a very big impact on the anchor when it falls down. As you can see, once we let go the anchor, you will see how fast the anchor cable will start moving. And right now we just got the order to lower the anchor to about 1 meter above the sea level. So we keep lowering the anchor using the winch. As you can see, the winch is engaged, and on the right side you see it spinning while it lowers the anchor continuously. The main reason again is to minimize the impact on the anchor and chances of the anchor being lost. The main reason is that there is a certain depth below the anchor, right below the ship's keel. So we have to ensure that it's not very deep, or else the anchor will keep going, pulling the chain, and momentum will finally pull out the anchor cable away, and we will not be able to control the anchor. As you can see, it goes quite fast. The controlling is mainly done by the opening and closing the brakes. As you can see, we will see how the anchor cable goes. I will be continuously checking the anchor cable lead and how the anchor cable is going, while the bosun controls the anchor by opening and closing the brakes. Right now, if you can see on the right side, the winch is disengaged, so this is completely going down by free fall. So this process takes until we have at least 6 or 7 shackles on deck or in water, depending on the condition, sometimes even more if the weather conditions are not good. So once anchoring is done, we have to make sure that the anchor is brought up. So basically, when you say anchor brought up, it means that the anchor falls down and then the anchor is held properly at the seabed. So right now you can see the situation of the anchor, and once everything is okay, I will report to bridge and we will finish with anchor stations. So there you go. This is the very basics of anchoring, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and have a good day.